Previously on TOS.
Schedule it up, baby. Let's go. This was the only honest point in this ad, by the way. Ad starts soon. We're going to run every 8 minutes. The ad length is going to be 3 minutes long. If you have a turbo or you have a sub, you don't see ads unless I decide to turn those ads on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy ad! Ladies and gentlemen, we have ad numbers from yesterday. We started our exploration of what we called Ad Kink Week, which was an exploration of Twitch's new ad manager, which properly should be called ad scheduler because it doesn't do anything besides scheduling ads. There is no management of ads itself. It just allows you to schedule ads. It's a false name. I don't like it. 2 days ago, when we first started doing this Ad Kink Week, we decided to basically push ads to the limit. Using this tool, we can run every 5 minutes, we can run 3 minutes of ads. Now, what that is actually supposed to be is 8 minutes of content and then 3 minutes of ads and then 8 minutes of content, from my understanding. But how it functions is 5 minutes of content, 3 minutes of ads, 5 minutes of content. Actually, it's not even 5 minutes. It's 4 minutes and 30 seconds of content, 3 minutes of ads. And so 2 days ago, we managed to run because we started it halfway through the stream, we ran 9 minutes of ads per hour that I was live. And that was 2 days ago. We had no ads for subs, and there was a lot of gifted subs that were given around. So there was, there wasn't a ton of people who were actually seeing the ads. Our total revenue was $1.41. Yesterday, we decided, based on chat vote, you guys decided, it wasn't my choice, but we decided to keep Ad Kink Week going, but this time to the extreme. We pushed it as hard as we could potentially push it, putting it into the 5th gear and running it into ads extreme. We turned off ad-free for subs. So if you were a subscriber to the channel, you got ads. The only reason that and we also disabled pre-roll disabling. So usually when you run ads, it disables your pre-rolls. We turned that off. The only people who did not get ads, which supersedes all of this, is Twitch Turbo. If you had Twitch Turbo, you did not see ads yesterday. The 14th, which was 2 days ago, when ads for subs weren't on, this was what we had. We had 21 minutes of ad breaks, roughly 9 minutes. This was when all the gifted subs were given, and we made $1.41 in total ads, right? So that's 2 days ago. Yesterday, we had 55 average viewers. We had 37 minutes in my 2-hour stream. We had 37 minutes and 30 seconds worth of ads. That's a lot of ads. We had more chat engagement, 1,300 messages, and we had 11 less people watching on average. So the big question was, how much money would we actually make? Here, the number was $1.41, but that's obviously limited by the number of people who had subs that didn't get ads for that. Twitch Turbo didn't get ads for that, and disabled pre-rolls, which didn't get ads for that. And again, we only did it for 21 minutes. Doubled, not fully doubled. We increased the amount of ads by 80%. We lost 20% of viewers, but we also increased the amount of ads that would actually get seen by people who are subs. What do you guys think that we made? Ladies and gentlemen, $4.47. $4.47. 1/3 of the stream yesterday, roughly, was ads. 55 people watched it. And you guys were engaged in the ads. The ads was the content. You wanted to see the ads. You wanted to know what was coming next. And we made $4.47 $4.47. Now, we can do some quick extrapolation here. Let's say you had 500 viewers. Well, you're making $40 a day if you run the max possible ads you possibly can, also annoying all of your subscribers, and also not having disabled pre-rolls. If you had 5,000 people watching, you make $400 a day to piss off every single person in your audience. 5,000 people makes $400 over the course of a 2.5 hour stream. So what's that work out to? $200 per hour on 5,500 viewers on ads that you have rammed down their throat. No one would do this, by the way. It's absurd to believe, $4.47. It's absurd to think that anybody would ever do it. The more likely thing is, A, you're going to disable it for your subscribers, and B, you're probably not going to run anywhere near this amount. 37 minutes of ad breaks. By the way, if you break that down by the hour here, it works out to 16 minutes and 33 seconds total. So more than one quarter of the stream was ads. And if you had 500 viewers, a lot of people, like, if you get to 500 viewers, you've really made it on Twitch. Like, that is like upper echelon of total viewership in terms of all live streamers. Like, you are doing exceptionally well at that point. Most people kind of are like, hey, 100 is pretty fucking good, and it is. But 500 is kind of like upper tier. Like, that's the point where you're actually like, oh, okay, this could actually potentially become a full-time income, but it's clearly not going to be on ads. The ads just aren't, at least for the cut that streamers get, it's not worth it. By the way, yesterday, and this is another interesting piece of information, yesterday, when we were doing this, everybody was writing the ads that they got in the chat. And we found a couple other interesting factoids about ads on Twitch. Ads can range from 5 seconds to 60 seconds long. The 5-second ads were pretty sparse. There wasn't very many of them. I went back through the chat and the chat logs and read through all the messages to track what everybody was saying. It seems like the most common was 15 to 30 seconds. That's roughly the length. A lot of 20-second ads as well. The second thing that we learned is that there is some geo-targeting. There is some ads that were only for specific areas, and it did seem like some ads, like IKEA in particular, IKEA seemed to be advertising everywhere. It was in everybody's ad feed. Everybody seemed to get that IKEA event ad. If you watch any kind of broadcast TV, generally how it works is every 15 minutes you get 3 to 5 minutes of ads. So roughly there's 15 to 18 minutes in an hour on TV. That's generally how it plays out. Some have a little bit more, some have a little bit less. I said the difference being is that they give you at least 15 minutes of content before hitting you with 6 minutes of ads. Ran my entire stream yesterday in 5-minute segments before the 3 minutes of ads, and let me tell you, it has no place on Twitch. It shouldn't be an option. It's not. It shouldn't be an option. And granted, and as I said here, I understand it is optional. There's nothing forcing or compelling any streamer to actually run it that many ads in that short period of a time, but it doesn't really make sense. There should be more education around the scheduler. There should be more education on what the best practices actually are. And I personally believe it's 1 minute and 30 seconds of ads every 30 minutes. That disables your pre-rolls. That gives you the best chance of not turning somebody away when they come to your stream for the first time, because then they don't get hit with ads right away. And also, it's not fully annoying. It's still annoying. You're still getting 3 minutes of ads every hour, but it's not as terrible as it potentially could be. And what's interesting here, well, I wrote the fact that it exists at all suggests to me that there's a disconnect between the ads team and how people consume live content. And we actually got a response from the one and only Mikey Minty. He is the VP of monetization at Twitch. He is the dude in charge. He wrote, "No disconnect. Seems like we didn't handle the max duration times max frequency case well. Not intended." Now, do I believe him? Possibly. The only reason why I might believe him is because it's Twitch, and sometimes they launch things and they don't fully think things through, or they don't have it fully planned. Like they change things over time after they get user feedback. I don't believe that they launched this. Again, the first time that we saw this was months ago. So I don't believe for a second that this wasn't as intended. But I think that given the use case, I don't think it makes sense to run this many ads, and I don't think that it makes sense to have that as a option that's presented without any kind of education around it. It's not like it's required to set yourself for 5 minutes of content, 3 minutes of ads, but I think that's also generally probably not going to benefit Twitch in general if people come to this platform and they're hit with ads every 5 minutes. So I think even from a monetization aspect, and that's why I think he's responding this way, it doesn't make sense for the platform to run that many ads. Granted, they like ads, but I don't think that it makes sense from a viewership perspective that it would actually be damaging to the platform if everybody started running ads that much. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click like, click subscribe up there, and then watch this video. What else you got to do? You're on YouTube anyways. You might as well watch something else. It's right there.